Please subscribe to my channel to help me grow. I didn't even finish laughing when the world seemed to split open beneath me. One moment, her chuckle floated across the small candlelit table, soft and warm, the kind that used to melt every worry I carried. The next moment, her phone vibrated. She glanced at the screen with a smile so tender, so secret, that my stomach tightened as if someone had reached inside me and twisted my insides with their bare hands. I knew that smile. I had once believed it was mine. She flipped the phone face down quickly, too quickly. My own fork paused halfway to my mouth. A simple tremor, a tiny hesitation, but it rattled me in a way I couldn't explain. The restaurant around us buzzed with weekend chatter and clinking glasses, but everything felt distant, muffled, as though a veil had descended between me and the rest of the world. "Just my coworker," she said, barely looking up, her fingers trembling in a way she probably assumed I wouldn't notice. Coworker. The word echoed, hollow, unconvincing. I forced a smile. I wanted to believe her. I needed to believe her. My mind scrambled to rationalize everything. Long shifts. Project deadlines. Stress. Anything but the growing dread crawling up my spine like ice. We moved through dinner like actors playing versions of ourselves. Her laughter sounded rehearsed. My responses felt delayed. I watched the way her gaze darted to the phone every time it buzzed, as if strings pulled her attention away from me. The quiet between us stretched wider with every passing second. On the drive home, rain streaked across the windshield, blurring the streetlights into trembling halos. She stared out the window, avoiding my eyes. That familiar ache settled beneath my ribs, a weight I couldn't shake. When we walked inside, she headed straight for the bedroom, leaving her purse on the sofa. Something inside me cracked open. I shouldn't look. I knew I shouldn't. Trust was supposed to be the backbone of love. But the backbone of ours had been aching for months. My hand moved on its own. Her phone lit up the moment I touched it. One message preview glowed against the screen. A name I didn't recognize. A heart emoji. Then 3 words that made the room tilt beneath me. Miss you tonight. A ringing filled my ears, sharp and relentless. My chest tightened as if the air had thickened. Yet even then, part of me tried to explain it away. Maybe it wasn't romantic. Maybe it was harmless. Maybe I was misinterpreting everything because I was scared. I opened the message thread. There was nothing harmless. Their words were intimate, detailed, familiar. Conversations layered with longing. Plans. Memories. Apologies for moments I wasn't supposed to know existed. She had told him she wished she could escape. She had told him she felt alive with him. And just hours before dinner, she had typed that she didn't know how much longer she could keep pretending.
Pretending with me.
My breath shook as I set the phone down. For a moment, I simply stood there, feeling my heart fracture into pieces that didn't seem to fit together anymore. I walked to the bedroom door. She sat on the edge of the bed, untying her shoes, unaware that everything had already changed. I didn't shout. I didn't collapse. Instead, a quiet, eerie calm spread through me. "Who is he?" I asked softly. Her hands froze. She looked up slowly, and the truth was already written across her face long before she whispered his name. That was the moment I realized the worst betrayals don't come crashing down like storms. They arrive quietly, disguised as ordinary nights, gentle chuckles, and small lies told with trembling fingers. And nothing was ever the same again.